Hello again guys, welcome back to the FPL Updates channel, and today we are previewing Game Week 29. I'll say it. The game weeks are coming thick and fast, and Spurs Arsenal, what a way to kick it off. We do have a BT quarter to one tie, don't we? Really going to throw a spanner in the works with all of our North London players, considering that these two teams are second and third in the league. Both though looking to bounce back from wins. Chelsea pushing for top four against Stoke. West Ham also pushing for top four against Everton. Man City, the strongest squad against Villa. It could be double figures. Newcastle, Bournemouth, massive for the bottom, as are Sunderland looking to get points at Southampton. Swansea Norwich is another 6-pointer in terms of staying up. Leicester are going for the league against Watford. Liverpool away to Palace, and West Brom against Manchester United, who are on a brilliant 5-game winning run, I believe. Now, my advice for the North London derby is to, because a lot of people have players from both clubs, is to choose one club you think will win, keep those players and bench the players of the other club. For instance, I'm backing Tottenham. I'm going to play Ali, Kane and Larry, of course, provided they're fit, and Ozil and Bellerin are going to drop to my bench. Having both is a waste, because if only one team does well, the other players you've picked from the losing team are going to be very low scorers indeed. Chelsea midfielders and attackers, or even defenders, or just any Chelsea player, you'd say normally in this fixture, the way heading's going, be great. But the fact that Man City are at home to Aston Villa, it could be an absolute goldmine. People having Aguero left, right and centre to stand out for the crowd, and maybe go for someone like Raheem Sterling, who needs a good performance to justify his £49 million price tag. Speaking of going for someone not too obvious, here's our Game Week 29 captain. Gini Wijnaldum somehow sneaks into the top scorers list. What does that tell you about how good he's been for Newcastle? 9 goals this season, and they're in the bottom 3. He's going to be key if they're going to stay up, and I think you've got to captain him. They're at home to Bournemouth. Pretty much, Steve McLaren could be his last game if he loses it, but Newcastle should not be losing at home to Bournemouth. They've spent 60-odd million in the winter, let alone their transfers in the summer. Wijnaldum as captain, I don't think you can go wrong. Of course, the Premier League is the most unpredictable league in the world, so anything can happen. But Wijnaldum at home to Bournemouth, it's going to be a great game for Newcastle in terms of seeing, are they in the fight or are they just not going to bother? Are they going to play for their fans? Are they just going to play for a new manager? Wijnaldum I expect to step up, because even in a poor team, he's been the one performing. Arguably a better signing from PSV than Memphis Depay, who's flopped at Manchester United. There's no bones about it. He's been awful. Wijnaldum, really good player, should be at a better club. I'm backing him to get goals and assists against Bournemouth. Let me know in the comments who your captain is. If you haven't got Wijnaldum, who you're going for, or I suggest you use the transfer and get some Wijnaldum in, because I just think you can't go wrong with it. Worst case scenario, Bournemouth somehow win and Wijnaldum gets a 2. And to be fair, it's not the end of the world, but don't worry, it won't come to that. I'm confident Wijnaldum will score / assist. Be sure to drop a like, check out Premier Punt and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.